Hello, this is Steve with Steve's Guitar Tips. Today we're going to go over how to play blues rhythm using stabs. Now what stabs are, they're kind of an accent sound that you play in your rhythm. You can add them to somebody else that's playing rhythm. They're kind of sparse, so they don't take up too much space. You can use them when you're playing lead guitar, so they make your lead just fill in the rest. You'll see what we got. So we're going to do a 12-bar blues. We're going to have a turnaround. So that means where we normally would have just a 1 chord at the end, we would have a 5 chord instead. We're going to start. It's going to be A7 chord will be our 1. We're going to have our 4 is going to be a D9 chord. Our 5 is going to be an E9 chord. Now it's going to go like this. Now to play this, what you're going to do, we're going to play an A7 bar chord. If you've never played it before, you start with a bar all the way across your 5th fret. You're going to add a 7th chord. And the way you're doing that is you're basically going to put your finger down on the 7th fret on the A string. That's your 3rd finger. Your 2nd finger is going to be down on your G string on the 6th fret. Okay, then you're going to also have the 4 chord will be a D9. The way you make a 9th chord is you basically start on your 5th fret on your A string. You're going to add to that your 1st finger on the 4th fret of the D string. So you got. Then we're going to make a bar on the 5th fret starting on our G string down. Now, the way you make your E9 chord is you just slide that down to the 7th fret. And that is your E9 chord. So the way these are played, you're playing your rhythm. So in our case, it's going to be 8th notes. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, now to play the stabs, what you're going to do is you're going to push down only when you're playing. So in this case, it'd be like quick playing, just like that. Now you lift your fingers up, and you're deadening the strings when you do that, so you can't hear it. E9's the same way. Now what I like to do, and everybody has their own way of doing it, is I like to deaden that 6th string when I'm playing down there on my D9 and my E9. So I put my thumb up. The other way you can do it, people like doing, is they'll take the finger they're pushing down on the A string to form their 9th chord. They'll actually barely touch that string to where it deadens it. Either one of those works. So we're going to go ahead and try to play this. So to be basically, we're going to play on beat 1 and the and of 2. Now let's play through one time. Now you notice, like I say, we're only playing when you want to ring it out. So basically, you only push down when you want it to ring out. The rest of the time, it's dead. You're going to keep the rhythm going with your right hand. So you're always keeping that rhythm moving. Okay, the other thing you can do is tap your foot while you're playing. If you do this, you want to go down with your foot when you do the 1. When you do the and, you should be up with your foot. So you're constantly doing this. So there's 2 ways to keep the rhythm. One with your hand, just keep it moving. The other with your foot. Now the reason I want to show you the foot is because what we're going to do is I'm actually going to play a little lead here. So there's a way you can play lead by playing stabs. Now it'll be like this. you want to practice your lead ideas, you can actually play your own rhythm doing this, which is kind of cool. It takes a little more work. Normally if I was doing this, I probably would have recorded the rhythm and then just threw some lead on top. But say I'm just by myself and I just want to practice my guitar, then I'll do this. This is so much simpler. I have the guitar already. I don't have to get a looper pedal out. I can just start playing. Now, one other thing you want to go over and really understand is the turnaround, how that works. What you're doing is you're playing that A7 one time, followed by the slide from the F9 to E9. So it's that simple. So that is your turnaround. There's other ways we can play turnarounds with single notes. We'll get into that, some of that later. But that is a basic turnaround you'll hear all over blues music. Now in this lesson, we've given you the basic of 9th chords, 7th chords, playing the 12-bar blues with the turnaround. We've shown you how these stabs work, how you play rhythms for stabs. Playing the one that we play on the one and the and of their two for the rhythm, which is kind of cool. Showing you how you can add leads in by playing these sparse patterns. You can throw your lead on your electric or acoustic guitar, whatever you're playing at the time, just to do some practicing. Very important is rhythm, getting your rhythm down, keeping your rhythm down. You get to where you feel a lot of these things, and when I come back and I teach how to do these, I have to actually go over rhythm more myself, again, reminders, because I'm so used to doing things from having done them so long. Going back and teaching how you do them, why you do them, is very important. Because a lot of these rhythms are kind of get to where they're internal to you a little bit, but it's good to go back and practice these rhythms so you really get and understand how this all works.